From the newsroom at news.com.au.
We'll start in New South Wales. Omicron could have its first superspreader event after 5 people tested positive for COVID following an R&B themed boat party in Sydney on Friday. 2 of the 5 people are likely to have Omicron, while tests are still being done to determine if the other 3 have it. There were 140 people on board for the party. All of them have been told to immediately get tested, isolate and await further public advice. In other news, Instagram has announced new protections for young users. The app will be stricter about what it recommends to teens and will suggest a break if they've been spending a lot of time on the platform. The changes come just a day before the photo-sharing app's CEO faces a grilling from US lawmakers on whether the platform is toxic for children. Moving on, US President Joe Biden had a 2-hour virtual meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin overnight. Mr. Biden warned the Russian leader that the US would impose strong sanctions in the event of a military escalation over Ukraine. Russia denies planning to invade Ukraine, but with satellite pictures showing massive troop concentrations on the border, fears are growing of war in Europe. To sport, Novak Djokovic could play in next year's Australian Open thanks to a medical exemption loophole. Djokovic has refused to reveal his vaccination status so far, and the Victorian government has been adamant that no unvaccinated tennis players will be allowed to play in January's tournament. But it's understood the world number 1 does have grounds to apply for an exemption and has the backing of Tennis Australia. An exemption on special medical grounds can be used to avoid 14 days quarantine. Well, there's a horrible story from the US. Nick Cannon has announced that his 5-month-old son has died from brain cancer. Cannon spoke about the death on his TV show overnight and broke down in tears as he recalled holding his son for the last time on the weekend.
Holding my son for the last time.
And finally, Rebel Wilson has opened up about her weight loss journey, revealing that her management team were worried it could negatively impact her career.
I got a lot of pushback from my own team, actually, here in Hollywood when I said, okay, I'm going to do this year of health. I feel like I'm really going to physically transform and change my life. And they were like, why? Why would you want to do that? Because I was earning millions of dollars being, the funny fat girl and being that person.
Get the latest from news.com.au.